Hey guys, I just wanted to come through and show you what my phone homepage looks like, and also one particular app which I'm really excited about using currently. So what you see right now is my homepage. You see me and my boo thing, my man, on a background picture from my cousin Angie's wedding. That was so much fun. But anyway, yeah. So you see that I have all my apps in these little categories. So previously, I used to have kind of like how you see for the iPhone format where you can swipe through all the apps. I used to have that, and now I have found that this is a little bit more efficient for me because I know exactly where everything is. Like if I'm building content for, say, Instagram or YouTube or whatever, I know I could be working through this content creation folder that has a few apps that I've been using. Or if I wanted to post to social media or post on YouTube or watch YouTube or listen to music, I would use my media category. I have a financial category, I have a health category. This is the one that I wanted to be showing you guys. My Fitbit app, which is new for me, interval timer, Nike Run Club, so my run tracker, and then Flow, which tracks ladies, it tracks your mental or your menstrual cycle. Yeah, and these tools, if I want pop the camera open real quick, or calculate something real quick, or change an alarm or a stopwatch or something, I can use the tools. The next thing is this bottom layer of apps, like your quick apps that's on the bottom of the screen. You see Skype, Gmail, WhatsApp, I think Google Keep, Google Chrome, and then the calendar. So I leave these on the bottom because they are the things that I use most, and especially now that I am deployed and don't have phone service, they would have been like the call app or your text app, which are in these chats. I always use Gmail, and then I always use these other three. But yeah, I paid for a monthly Skype subscription so that I can make certain phone calls. Say if I have to call a company for whatever reason, like for a bill or something like that, I can call it through there. And then I'm trying to do most of my business through email. I think it's just way easier to track and keep up to date on. And then I have WhatsApp, which is what we're using to chat. Well, what I'm using to chat multiple people, but I am want to just change that and put Messenger because I talk to most of my family on Messenger. Fit in there. No, not right there. Okay, right there's fine. Cool. Google Keep, I really love. Like I have so many notes that I take in there. I journal in there. I make lists, to-do lists in there. Like Google Keep is my favorite note-taking app. And then I have Google Chrome where I have a bunch of bookmarks and stuff saved for websites that I don't use apps for. And then I have Calendar, which everyone should have some kind of calendar app or a in-person hard copy calendar because you need to keep track of what is going on. So yeah, what else is there? You have a little financial tab we already talked about. Let's go ahead and jump into Fitbit, which is the meat of today. I just got this Fitbit, I think Tuesday, so 2 or 3 days ago. It says nothing right now but the 112 calories burned, and this water shouldn't be, oh, I didn't mean to put water up in there. I'll fix that later. Yeah, so this is today because I just woke up and I've been in bed. So it doesn't make, I guess on first look, you'll be like, what? 113 calories? She says she's been in bed all day. Yes, but it says that because it tries to estimate your, correct me if I'm wrong, BMR, your basic metabolic rate. So this is the amount of calories that your body naturally burns going through its natural processes, whether it's digestion, whether it's sleep, whether it's whatever process that your body goes through in the background also burns calories. So that tries to keep that in mind. It tells me about my sleep. So this sleep section is really cool. Not only does it track when you're asleep, like how many hours you're legit sleep, it also lets you know like what cycles are REM sleep, what cycles were you awake in, what cycles were light, what cycles were dark. You can go through and see like most of the last nights was light sleep, which is still a good, all of these types of sleep has their use or whatever, so it goes through and tells you more about your sleep. So that's cool. The water is really cool too. So out here on deployment, although, it's not helping the environment, we use all bottled water. We don't drink tap water at all out here. So it makes this super easy for me, because if my goal is 128 ounces of water, whenever I figure that I drink one, or I try to keep a count in my head, because I don't keep my phone outside of when I'm in my room or at the gym. And I can be like, oh, I drank 4 bottles of water, and I'll just go in there and put in how many bottles of water that I drank. And if I put too many in there, I can delete them. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong one. I think that's actually what I was at, not 96. Yeah. And then I have a goal of working out 5 days a week at minimum. So every time that happens, it lets me know. I think I'm actually at 3 or 4 this week, because our week starts on Sunday and I got this on Tuesday. This is also like similar to my Flow app, but because I just got this, it's probably not as accurate as the Flow app, because I have a lot more data input into the other one. But this will help you keep track of your cycle, ovulation, and your period. If you weigh yourself, you can go and put that new weight, and it'll kind of keep track of that for you. And then steps. This is just making sure that even if you're active and say you have 12,000 steps that you do in the afternoon, this last app on the bottom left corner kind of pushes you towards activity throughout the day, rather than sedentary for 12 hours a day and then really active for 2. It's probably better that you just keep moving throughout the day. And then you see this little heart with the 81 resting BPM. I have my watch off right now charging, but if I did, it can show you my beats per minute or whatever. And yeah, I like to keep track on that. And then when I'm working out, I keep an eye on that, because based off of your beats per minute, it tries to let you know like what kind of zone you're in, like fat burn and cardio zone, whatever. You see, yesterday I worked out a lot. I didn't drink enough water, obviously, but yeah, it had the calories that I burned all day that they expected that I burn with my BMR, so my basic metabolic calories, that if I just laid on my ass all day, the amount of calories that I estimate the amount of calories I should burn, and then it added on to that the amount of calories that I burned from activity, whether it be walking or actually working out or whatever. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why I keep yawning. This 112 minutes is 112 minutes of activity, so like moderate activity. And everything you click on, if you don't know exactly what it is, it'll let you know. It estimated about 6 miles. I found that when compared with the treadmill, and then sometimes compared with one on the street, it will kind of short you a little bit of distance. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but maybe it's better if you use like the GPS if you're running outside, or if you're not running statically. But if you're in a static position, I feel like it will short you a couple of, probably like a quarter mile. At least that's what I found so far. Yes. So, in this bottom right hand corner, you say 0 calories in, 1719 left. That's not correct, because I did not input it. So it's not that it's not correct, but it's not. Yeah, it's not right. So if you it's like if you use MyFitnessPal or whatever, if you input the amount of calories that you ate, it will hit it against the amount of calories that you burned, so it won't be such like a net calorie out. Like it'll be like a legit, okay, this is how many calories you burned today after you added in how many calories you inputted into your system. Yes. Another cool thing, and I would say this is the last thing that I want to talk about, is the challenges. So if you or your family members and friends also have Fitbits, you can do little challenges and like kind of encourage each other and compete against each other for steps, for calories burned, for whatever, which I think is super cool. Also, you can have your little solo adventures where they'll try to, it's like based off of like this one, Yosemite. Make your way down the trail to take in some epic waterfalls. And it's just step goals and stuff like that, which is awesome. Yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to show y'all of this app, and just let you know that I have invested in this Fitbit watch, and I've been really enjoying it so far, because even if everything isn't 100% accurate, it does help you to think and care about the stuff that it shows you throughout the day. Like, even if you've never cared about how many steps you took before, if you have it counting your steps, and I'm not at 10,000 at the end of the day when I want to be at 10,000, I'm going to go walk 10,000. Or if, like, I see that I haven't met my water goal, I'm going to go drink some more water. Like, and especially if you have it linked with your friends and families for this little challenges and competition, I think it keeps you more inspired. It keeps it interesting. Like, I always like to look at my pulse, or like my beats per minute when I'm working out, and try to think about the zones that the heart rate zones that I'm trying to get in for certain, whether it be burn fat or whatever. So yeah, I think it's super interesting. If you invest in a Fitbit, which are not that expensive, this is the Charge 2 that I have, and I think it was like 110 or something like that. If you invest in one and you start to use it, let me know. Maybe we can link with each other and keep each other pushing, or just to let me know how you like it, and if it's as useful to you as it is to me. Again, thank you guys for watching this sort of long chit-chatty video. I hope that Fitbit seems a little interesting to you, or that there's a technology type that's like it that can help you stay encouraged on your fitness and health goals. But yeah, that's it from me, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.